President Donald Trump on Thursday called for the man accused of killing 8 people and injuring 12 others by driving a truck down a crowded Manhattan bicycle path to be put to death. The president also said, on Twitter, that he would love to send the NYC terrorist to the military detention center at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, but statistically that process takes much longer than going through the federal system. There is also something appropriate about keeping him in the home of the horrible crime he committed, he wrote. Should move fast. Death penalty. The evening before, Mr. Trump also tweeted about the appropriate punishment for Sayfullo Saipov, the 29-year-old Uzbek man charged in the Tuesday attack should get death penalty. Mr. Saipov on Wednesday confessed to investigators that he was inspired by Islamic State videos he watched on his phone, authorities said. Investigators said that Mr. Saipov told them he wanted to adorn the rented truck he used in the attack with ISIS flags and also intended to continue the carnage by driving across the Brooklyn Bridge. The deadly rampage followed a blueprint provided by Islamic State to carry out such an attack, according to officials. Mr. Trump's tweets follow aggressive rhetoric from the administration about Mr. Saipov, whom the president called an animal on Wednesday as he addressed reporters before a cabinet meeting. He said at the time that he was certainly considering sending the attacker to the U.S. terrorism detention center at Guantanamo Bay, adding send him to Gitmo. Mr. Trump also described the U.S. justice system as a joke and laughingstock. At Wednesday's briefing, White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders said the White House considered the suspect an enemy combatant but said a decision on how to prosecute him had not yet been made. The actions that he took certainly justify that, Ms. Sanders said. On the campaign trail, Mr. Trump signaled he would seek to reverse the Obama administration's effort to transfer detainees out of Guantanamo Bay, part of former President Barack Obama's failed effort to close the detention center there. Mr. Trump, in contrast, pledged to load it up with some bad dudes. Mr. Trump has also said he would urge Congress to end the diversity visa lottery, a program that randomly awards 50,000 visas annually to foreigners around the world and through which Mr. Saipov emigrated to the U.S. in 2010. It's not nice. It's not good, Mr. Trump said of the program. Write to Rebecca Ballhaus at Rebecca Ballhaus@WSJ.com.